Hi, I'm Lisa Squire, Senior Communications Advisor for Alberta Health Services, and this is Health Matters. Joining me today is Sonia Brown, a Health Promotion Coordinator with Community Health Services. And today we're going to be talking about what a healthy 24 hours looks like for children and youth. So welcome, Sonia.
Hi, thanks.
So I understand that a 2016 participation study shows that Canadian children are more sedentary than ever, and they might also be losing sleep over it. What does that mean?
Yeah, so what that means is that if you think your child can get a little bit of physical activity throughout the day and then play on their electronic devices or gaming consoles into the wee hours of the night and yet remain healthy, well, we're in for a rude awakening. So emerging research has shown that there's actually a direct relation between physical activity, sedentary, and sleep. And so this sort of prompted Canada to develop the first ever 24-hour movement guidelines for children and youth.
So what can parents do to make sure that their children are getting enough physical activity and rest?
Yeah, so we technically we have that sort of tendency to cram as much as possible into our children's day in hopes that that sort of wears them out and that they sleep. But unfortunately, more activity doesn't necessarily equal more physical activity. But the good news is that that heart pumping physical activity actually could be the best sleep aid there is. So the guidelines really talk about the 4 S's. So what a healthy 24 hours look like for a child is that they should sweat at least 60 minutes every single day. They should step, which includes several hours of light physical activity. They should sleep uninterrupted for 9 to 11 hours every single night. And they should sit no more than 2 hours of recreational screen time every single day.
And Christmas is right around the corner, and I'm sure that many of Santa's lists are going to include electronic devices and technology. So what can parents do to monitor that time?
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously remembering the guidelines I stated earlier in regards to no more than 2 hours of recreational screen time every single day. It's also important that parents don't allow their children to take their devices into their bedrooms, as that can really distract them in the middle of the night and also won't help them sleep. It's also important for parents to schedule those 2 hours of screen time every single day. That lets the child know when's the appropriate time to be on their devices and when they've exceeded the allowable limit.
Great, thanks Sonia, and thanks to all of you for watching. So remember, technology is great, but so is physical activity and rest. I'm Lisa Squires, and this is Health Matters.